This was Myra was black and Meher was white. Meher starts with e4. Myra played e5. This is the fourth round of the under 10 tournament. With Thiran, you can sit now so that Shreya can see properly. Huh? Final round. There were 4 rounds in the tournament. This was the fourth round. And the two friends got paired against each other in the final round. So knight f3 by all normal stuff, right? Knight attacks the pawn, black defends the pawn, all fine. And now Meher brings out the next knight. Myra brings out her other knight. So it's the four knights opening. Hello, Vishnu.
So that's usually always the starting of the game.
Yeah, Bishop also comes. All right, thank
Did you
you.
take compensation class on Thursday?
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Why did you give him morning?
For the fees, you have to sit down. Top first 4. No jumping. Please behave properly when you are in the class. So Bishop came to b4, b5. Myra also copies Meher. The
Copies
bishop
the
comes
cat.
to b4. Meher asks the polite question to the bishop. Do you want to take? Do you want to run away? What's your plan? Myra says, I'll stay. I'll just stay on the diagonal. We are seeing Myra's tournament game from the last Sunday's tournament. Meher kicks the bishop again. Bishop has to go back. Myra moves it back. And now Meher calmly castles. So, after these many moves, whose position is better? Let's ask Aripra. Who, in your professional opinion, who is better here, Aripra?
So I think white.
White is slightly better, you're saying, because?
Because the king is more safe
Huh.
and like black and like white has like the diagonal open for the bishop also. Like both the bishops are stuck inside, but like the other bishop has no way.
Okay. I mean, black will just castle now. Black, that's what Myra did, and black king is also safe. But yeah, black is one step behind in development because this bishop is yet to come out, yes? So white is slightly better. You can say white has got a little more space.
There's a huge advantage. All its pieces are squashed between its 4 squares. They
Where?
are not active.
There are
All the
three
black
pieces
pieces are squashed between its 4 side of
What about white? Where is white's big active pieces, so many active pieces?
bishop.
Just one piece, no? That gives a big
But
advantage.
at least one piece over there.
Yeah, that doesn't give a huge advantage to anybody. That just one piece active. One piece active is just a small
And
advantage.
it's attacking the knight also.
That's defended. There is no threat. So it is active. It's more active. This bishop is also good. So a bishop doesn't have to be like far out to be active. So this bishop is perfectly good. This is like
So it's facing
Yeah.
right to the king.
Yeah.
With one,
Yeah.
one square.
yeah. So this bishop is equally as active as this bishop.
But they can't go anywhere.
It doesn't need to go anywhere. See, just the opening, right? Pieces have just come out. Pieces cannot run here and there because still now pieces have to come out. One piece is yet to come out. So it's a slight advantage for white. Nothing huge. Huh?
I
Now,
just put my pawns to his face.
okay. Now it is Meher's turn. Meher played pawn to a4. Who can tell me? Hello, Varnika. So Varnika won 4th in under 8. So where is under 8 4th? Right here. So please come forward. Let's give a big round of applause for Varnika for winning 4th. Congrats, Varnika. Here we go. Smile for the camera. Okay, all right then. Congrats, Varnika. So she joined the tournament on the morning, like Sunday morning. She joined the tournament.
Oh my.
She was in under 8.
I thought she was like 10.
Okay, so let's continue. So Meher has just played a4. This is a very important moment. Who can find out what Meher is trying to do? If black is careless, black will be in trouble. Thiran, you are making Shreya go like this. You have to sit in one place, na? No need to run or move around. One second, let everyone have a good look. What move is white trying to do is the question. Okay, Myra.
Sir, she's trying to trap my bishop.
Yeah, so the threat is, the move is threatened. Which move is threatened?
After that, she'll play pawn to a5.
Yeah, there is a big threat, Dhiran. If you don't sit properly, you'll have to sit down. So please sit properly in one place. And alright. So, settled? Fine? Now no moving around. Yeah? Okay. So pawn, again moving. Okay. So pawn to a5 is a big threat. Right? That will trap the bishop. Bishop has no squares.
No.
Here, nowhere
safety
safe.
too.
Yeah, so that means now Myra has to be a bit careful. If Myra is careless, she will lose the bishop. But what can Myra do? Who can? Yes, Aripra.
So she can push the So pawn to a5.
Pawn to a5, stopping the pawn from going forward. So pawn take, you'll take back. That's fine, no? That's fine, but there's a much better move here. Anyone? Yes, Myra?
Pawn to a6.
That is same as a5. No? I mean, you're attacking her bishop, so it is a little bit better. But the same idea, she's making space for the bishop. But there's a better move here for black. What is that better move for black? There is a good move here for black. Who can find out? Myra didn't play it, but there is a move here for black to play.
Wait.
Oh, yes, of course. Of course. Okay, Ryan.
So the knight can capture the b4 pawn.
And what if I play a5 at that moment? What is your plan for that? Varnika.
Same.
But then what will you do after a5? So knight takes pawn, pawn a5.
Bishop to c5.
Exactly. You have to see beyond. Bishop can move. The pawn is no longer there, right? So Myra can now capture the free pawn. Because without the b pawn, the a pawn can't trap the bishop. Right? So a5 is not a problem if the b pawn is not there. Bishop can move. So knight takes pawn is possible, but Myra plays pawn a6, which is fine. It makes space for the bishop in the event of a5. Yes, Vishnu.
Another.
Hmm.
Another, if he
Wait, sir.
Vishnu first.
Another thing.
Hmm.
Our knight captures the b4 pawn.
Huh. Hmm.
That thing advances forward, the pawn.
Bishop
we
moves.
we
If you capture it, then you lose the bishop, mister.
Okay.
Rook is there. So yeah, a6 was played. The bishop took the knight. Myra can take with the d pawn or the b pawn. Manan, how will you recapture? With the b or d pawn? Huh?
yeah.
Silence. It's not obvious. There is nothing obvious here. So if you're saying obvious, then you don't understand the position. So there's no need to say anything at all. You need to make your decision and let others decide.
So b pawn.
The b pawn. What is obvious, Vishnu? How will you take?
So d pawn.
D pawn. Why is it better to take with the d
It
pawn?
opens the queen as well.
The queen as well. Okay.
Also bishop.
Yeah, the bishop. So we should take with the d pawn because it opens up the bishop mainly.
Queen.
Queen, we're not really bringing it out anytime soon, but mainly right now we want to bring the bishop out, right? So always take with the d pawn, not with the b pawn. Myra took with the b pawn. It's okay. A5. Bishop has to go to its newfound square that she made. Now rook e1 by Meher. So position is equal, right? Material wise, it's completely equal. Both sides are same pieces. White is here to develop this bishop.
What pieces?
Black. Same. Two bishops, one knight, two rooks, queen, what else? And 7 pawns. So now Myra plays her rook into the game, defending the pawn. Actually, Meher could have taken the pawn last move if she wanted, instead of playing rook e1, because this pawn is anyway defended. So Myra cannot take, but Meher could have taken it. Not anymore.
So
Now
who's Myra and who's Meher?
white is Meher, Myra is right here, who is black. So pawn to d3, Myra also develops her bishop, tries to develop a bishop. Meher brings the bishop out. And some people, when we start playing chess, as soon as the bishop comes out, we will get scared and move the knight, right? And lose the queen. So we don't touch the knight. You touch the knight, you lose your queen. So the knight is pinned, right? So Myra plays her bishop to g4.
Guta Morka.
Meher attacks the bishop.
Nice.
And Myra also attacks the bishop. That is a bit difficult because now if Meher takes, your queen is attacked.
Or
Right? So
you can recapture with with our pawn.
which pawn?
Like
This.
G pawn. We can
Why would you open up your king? That is one another thing. If somebody take one second, if someone takes your knight here, never take with the g pawn. That's the last thing you want. Of course you will take with the queen. Why would you take with the g pawn? That's not a problem. It's an exchange. But the problem is then she'll take the bishop. So Myra will lose a bishop here if Meher takes this. And if Myra recaptures, then bishop goes. The problem is not the knight will be gone. Knight will be recaptured. That's not a problem. Problem is this. So when we copy opponent's moves, this is the problem. We are the one to get into trouble. The one who copies usually ends up in trouble in exams and in on the chessboard. Okay, so Meher decided to take here. Of course, Myra will also take, I believe. Here, there's nothing else to do. She takes. And Meher takes the pawn. But now Myra cannot copy. What will happen if Myra copies? Aripra.
So the queen will take the knight.
Yeah, the queen will take. So when you keep copying, this is where we end up. We will reach a point where we cannot copy, and now opponent took a pawn for free, and we can't take back. You take back, you lose your knight, and this knight is defended by the queen. So did Myra take? Yeah, Myra continued her copying, and now Myra is in trouble. Okay, Thiren, please sit down. It's time for Thiren to take a seat down because you are jumping up and down on the sofa. Alright, so, and now Myra to her horror realizes that she can't copy anymore, and she lost a knight to the queen. So the big lesson here is don't copy. First few moves, yeah.
Want to attack the knight.
Oh, then the knight will move. No, attacking a piece doesn't get you the piece.
Why were you copying?
You lost a piece. You're down a piece. White's up a piece now. There's nothing black can do about it. Now she has to play other moves and she has to try to come back in the game. She plays rook e7. Meher plays rook a4. This is an awkward move. The rook is not really doing anything there. Na? Rooks like to be on open lines.
It's just literally sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, so it was better to leave it there itself for Meher. Yeah, b1 would be better because at least this file may be open at some point. Or d1 will be better because you can play d4 fast.
Point of capturing the sheep.
Okay, now rook d7. Myra makes her rook bad. Until you open this up, this rook will be bad over here. So rooks can stay. The rooks are fine to be back in the
Think
game.
she's
Queen
trying
should
to-
come out. Yeah.
I think she's trying to make Meher take the bait, which
Which
is definitely
bait?
what happened.
Which
Queen
bait?
she's thinking Queen may try to capture.
They have both played enough chess to not expect queen takes rook. No, that is not going to. Nobody expects that also. That's not really. She just made a normal move. It doesn't do anything. Now, what did it do? It's not a special move. It's not a bad move. Just a normal move. So now Meher plays b5. Let's ask Raika. Is this move good or bad, Raika? The move that Meher played. No, I said bad. Because?
Because I realized one of the pawns can
Yeah, the pawn will take it and it's a free pawn. So many people get stuck in the middle game. Like this is where both Meher and Myra are stuck because they don't know what to do. Like they're moving quiet moves and now Meher doesn't see any moves, so she just pushes a pawn, gives it for free. So what do we do here? How should Meher have continued? She is the one upper piece. How should Meher continue here? There is a very good way for Meher to continue in this position. Let's see if you can find out. You already found it. You already found it.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Yes, Ryan.
Check.
Check where?
The a7 bishop.
That's for black. I'm talking about white's move.
Oh,
Instead of playing beef.
Then I-
What check? This move.
Yeah.
That's just a free piece. Blundering is not what we're looking for. That's why take your time. Don't decide by just looking at the board. Take your time. Yes, Aripra.
So queen h5.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, white has got active pieces here. To find a good plan or move, we should see where our pieces are active. Here, there's nothing active. There's nothing happening here. So playing here doesn't make sense. Two pieces are waiting for something to happen there. Two active. Now, what is it to raise hand for sheep? Yes.
Sir, if the queen
Hmm.
moves to h7 supported by the knight, and the rook was blocking the entrance, it would be check.
Okay, that's the whole point of Queen h5. Now, when somebody does Queen h5, what's the point? That we will see. Now let's be quiet. Now I'm explaining things. So when there is two pieces active here, we have to search for something to do here. So Queen h5 would have been a very good move for Meher because now she's trying to play Queen h7, King moves Queen h8, King moves Queen takes pawn, and suddenly the king is smoked out of his castle, and this side is going to collapse. And if one more piece can jump in there, like rook e3, rook f3, that will be great. Yeah, almost, but yeah, that is where we have to take. Here we have to stop. Like when you reach a position like this, you have to stop. Look for a proper way to continue instead of playing random moves. So Meher played b5, and Myra, of course, must have taken it. She took it with the c pawn, undoubling her pawns. Now the pawns are not doubled anymore. Rook is attacked. Rook moves. The rook is still bad. It's still looking at a empty line. I mean, not an empty line, that's why it's not good.
Block
So
line,
rook,
block line.
yeah, block line. So rook to e7. Myra also doesn't know what to do. She's just shifting a rook across.
She
And
already moved.
now Meher played a good move. Queen f5. Queen becomes active and the queen is looking here. So now let me ask Shreya, if you were black, how would you react to Meher's last move? No reactions. Let's be quiet.
Sir, Friday I'll not be there
Okay.
because I'm traveling, sir. For
Okay.
family function.
All right. You can attend any other day to compensate. 4:45 p.m.
I'm happy to.
Okay.
Thursday also class day.
Every day class is there. I mean, some of you will attend 2 days, no? Any 2 days.
So can we choose 3 days also?
Yes, some students take 3. Okay, let's be quiet now. Yes, Shreya, you have decided. So now you are faced by a big threat of Kunetsu. We have to be strong there, na? Hello, Arohi. Welcome back. Long time. How have you been? Arohi was in complete beginner in summer camp. And have you played any chess in the last few months? You played with your sister. Okay, that's good. Yes, Saripra.
Sir, I feel like pawn G6.
Okay, you're going to be sure. Yes, Shreya. Please have a seat, Arohi. You can have King F8. Okay, so that is 2 different. Okay, that's good entry by Arohi. Kicking a rook away. Okay, so there are 2 ways to deal with this threat. So if let's say there is an intruder about to enter your house, we have 2 options. One, you can lock your house like double bolt it, lock
we
it.
can then
1 second. Now please be quiet. We can lock it, bolt it, and not let the intruder come in.
The back door and escape.
Yeah, or you can run away.
I have another.
Which is the better option?
We can scare the intruder by taking chili powder and taking a knife and throw the chili powder.
The
in
chili powder is way far away. There's no chili powder in your house. Everything is far away. You can't reach it. It's far away, kept outside, away from your reach.
Who keeps
So
the
so
chili
you
powder
you're
outside
so
the house?
attacking the intruder is not an option.
Who
So
keeps chili powder outside the
but
house?
I don't know. Myra kept a chili powder here. I'm here. I mean, the pieces are not able to do anything to come and do things. So she can't attack the intruder. She can like say, no, don't come here. I mean,
Sir,
I'm
can
attacking
you
you. No, she can't do
here?
that. So out of the 2 options,
Sir, I think.
one second. The first option is locking the doors. Second option is running away. If you run away, the intruder will come. It won't stop the intruder. You won't be there, but the intruder will take away your things. He will take the TV. He will take the fridge. There will be nothing left when we come back to a house. So that we don't want. Now he is going to give a check and take your G pawn,
That's
and then
not
if
a
possible
mate.
F pawn,
It's
and
not a
then
mate.
there's no mate. You won't be in trouble, but your things will not be there. We don't want that, no? So the better option here is to play G6, stopping the intruder from coming
Bolt
to.
the doors.
Yeah. So now Queen has to run back, right, and then fight for another day. But yeah, in the game, Myra just ignored the.
We can do
Yeah.
pawn post maneuver if it comes, the pawn comes to G6,
Hmm.
F6.
Why F6? When? After
No,
Queen move?
yeah, no,
Keep
queen
the
to
knight.
queen to F6.
Oh, Queen to F6. Huh. But then there's no entry. There's nowhere to go.
But can sneak in.
Where? You can't take rook is there. So F6 is active, but there's no entry for the intruder. So then we are fine. So okay, let's go back. In the game, Myra played pawn to C5, ignoring the intruder. Now, let's see what Meher did.
Myra was sleeping when the intruder broke.
Yeah, so it's not easy to understand that there's a threat.
Yeah.
You understood it's a threat because I told you there's a threat.
Yeah.
When you're playing a game, you won't see, nobody's there to tell you there is a threat, there is an intruder, so you have to stop him. But when you're playing a game, you have to realize that there is a threat, if possible. So in the game, she didn't realize, she played C5. Meher also didn't realize that this is good. She first saved a rook. And now did Myra push the pawn again. Again, this is possible, but a knight is hanging. Pawn is about to take the knight. So Meher moved the knight. And now did Myra stop it? No, Myra moved the bishop back. What happened?
You would have
Yeah,
seen
bishop
it
moving
now.
back is a joke to you?
No, I simply.
Okay, alright. So that simply laughing is not required. Our aim is to learn from the game, not reacting to the game. So bishop, yeah.
wasn't decided, somehow he went.
The bishop.
Yeah.
It was from here it developed here, then here, then here. So she moved it 3 times. The bishop is okay here, but if the pawn moves, then it will be active. But here it's blocking the rook. But okay, position is still okay. Now Meher brings a rook into the game. This is where things become really dark for Myra because that rook is about to become.
She's black, so she's
Yeah.
dark.
So she is in trouble now. So she brings a queen here. And now Meher doesn't come to h3. That would have been the place to go. Because then queen h7 comes with checkmate. The king has nowhere to run. So queen h7, king moves, checkmate. But she played rook e to f3.
What?
What happened?
Good.
You need to stop. The aim of looking at a game is to learn from it, not to react for every move. It's not like you will play great moves instead of this. What you would have done.
Nothing.
So there is no need to react like this. Your aim should be to learn from the moves. That's the only aim. Yes, Myra.
I know Maya made that weak move.
To attack this, right?
No,
Then
the knight. I need knight.
which knight? Oh yeah, Queen E8 was attacking the knight. Okay, so Myra was not like I am waiting here getting checkmated. Myra also made a threat here, a long threat, which Meher missed. I mean, she could ignore it. Meher could ignore it with Rook H3 because she is making bigger threats. But she completely didn't see the threat. And now Myra picks up the knight calmly.
Is Meher a she or
It's a she. You might have played against her also.
Yeah, I have.
Huh?
I think I have.
Meher is 300 to 400.
Then you
that's
can
it.
make a fork also next move.
Where is the
Queen
fork?
to A1.
Yeah, good, well spotted. Queen A1 will be a fork. So now, Meher thought I've got a knight, a queen, and rook, so I can take. Was this a good move? Let's ask Ryan.
Sir, you frightened me when you screamed, right?
Uh-huh.
Very.
You decide first, then tell me. There is no need to think while speaking. I want a proper answer, not a prolonged, very no. Just tell me, is a good move or bad?
Good move.
Good move. This move is good, says Ryan. What do you say, Manan?
No, sir. I don't think it's a good
This is
idea.
not a good move because
Sir, what will take?
Rook will take it and our knight is gone. Okay, let's ask Varnika. What do you say? Was this move good, Varnika?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't good. Thiren, what do you think? Is this move played by white good?
No.
No. So how many of you are saying it's a good move? One,
I'm
two.
making half fan because okay, why he could have played
There is
better?
no okay. Is it good or bad? It's either good or bad. There is no okay here. Arohi is saying it's good. Anybody else? Ryan is saying it's good. No one else is saying it's good.
You?
Okay, so those are saying it's bad. Why do you say it's bad? Yes, Haripra, why do you say it's bad?
Sir, because of the fork.
Because of this. Not because Rook will take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rook taking it is not a problem. Because
But
Queen will
us
take.
taking the Rook is a
One second. Rook takes knight. Many of you are scared of Rook takes knight. That's not a problem. Queen will take it. There is a Rook as well.
Sir, I thought that you were saying good for the.
No, the person who played the move, good for the person who played the move. So is this move good for white? No, it is not bad because of this. Rook takes knight is good for white. If Rook takes a knight, then Queen takes a Rook and we are winning. Because King moves and checkmate. So white is winning there. The reason why it's bad is what Aritra told. Queen A1. Myra can just ignore this. Because there's no threat. It's not like there's a checkmate coming. No, there's no checkmate. There's no threat. So she can play Queen A1 check. King moves and then pick up the Rook. And she will be up by a Rook. But in the game, Myra played Rook takes knight. And Meher could have won the game right here, right now by playing Thiren. What should white do here? Where is the checkmate in two moves?
Two.
Two move checkmate. White to play.
White
Huh.
taking the rook.
The king moves and then
Rook.
Ryan, one person's answering. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been checkmate. So queen takes rook, king moves, h8, h7, doesn't matter, rook h8, game over. But Meher did not realize that she can take the rook. She didn't play queen takes rook, she played queen h5, missing a big chance. Yeah, she didn't, I don't know, scared, she just didn't see the support. If she doesn't see the support, she wouldn't.
Also, rook.
Yeah. Now Myra can take and then play the fork. So in the game, Myra did that. Rook takes. Now there is no danger for Myra's king because only queen is there. Nobody to help the queen. Yes. You need to focus here, Ryan. Pawn takes back.
You are so late. I know.
And now,
You overslept.
please sit down, Avantika.
Sleep.
Okay, that's a good guess. Okay. Now Myra is completely winning. Right? Let me ask. Silence, please. Let's ask Shriya. What is Myra up by? What does Myra have more than white? I'm asking.
Don't ask me.
I ask everybody, not just you.
Up a bishop. And
Black is up a pawn. 1, 2, 3.
couple of pawns.
Really? Somebody needs to count properly then.
Oh, so she's up by a bishop.
Yeah, just a bishop. Black is up a bishop.
And a pawn.
Where is the pawn? You also need to count properly then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6.
That.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's double, but it's there. So, up by bishop.
No, but last time I said double pawns rotating can't as two
I-
pawns counts as one.
No,
RV.
I didn't say. No, that depends on the position also. If it's an endgame, it's just like 1 pawn. But it's a middle game. Okay, so
Sir, how is it a middle game? They're like.
there's queens on the board. If queen, there's less pieces, but there's still queens. Queen and rook. That's still there. So now. Huh? Okay, now we focus on the still it's a middle game. Now, black is winning. Myra is winning, but to win, she has to develop the bishop and bring the rook into the game. You won't win with 2 pieces sitting. Why are you making unnecessary noises? Please be quiet. So, bishop and rook have to become active. Like bishop here, rook here, and then bishop here. Bishop takes pawns.
So
maybe.
how is asking was
You will understand if you listen properly. Now, of course, Myra has a winning move again here. Queen a1 check and picking up the rook, but she takes the free pawn. And now Meher plays Queen e8 check. Wait, where was the game? Yeah. So here, King has to go to h7. Now there is a draw here that White can make. White can make it a draw if she wants. Can you find out how to make the draw in this position? How can White finish the game with a draw here? Like force a draw. Haripra, yes.
So queen h5.
Queen h5, king goes back.
So then we go
Back to e8, king goes back, and then repeat 3 times. That's it.
Yeah.
So you can repeat the moves 3 times, repeat the position 3 times like this. And it's a draw. It will become a draw if Meher wants to. But Meher doesn't see it. She plays queen e6. And now Myra sees the fork. And she plays queen to a1. And now Meher is completely in trouble. She's down by a rook and a bishop.
The intruder came.
Unless she can repeat again. Can she make a draw here? Can
Yes.
White? How will you make a draw?
He must.
Oh, she can't.
Then why do you say yes without thinking then? First decide, then speak, na? No, now you lose your chance. Others can answer. Is there a way White can make a draw in this position? Is the question.
Sir, I think a grasshopper.
Where?
At the window! Look at grasshoppers and sir is telling us to take.
Okay, let's focus here. Let's focus here.
It is.
Is there a draw is the question. People have to focus here. Varnika, focus here now. The position is right. Yes, Thiran, how will we make a draw?
Queen f5.
Queen f5, king goes back. Or h8, somewhere. Probably g8. Then e6. Yeah. If the king goes back to h8, then again h3. So there is a way to try to make a draw. But after queen f5, king moves, queen e6, king can run this side. That is the way to try and win this for black. But yeah, White can try this. But in the game, Meher played queen to h7. Okay, this is still there if White wants to. Myra continues to pick up the pawns. There is a draw here, right?
Right.
Where is the draw? How do you make the draw? Yeah. Check, king moves, check. Same draw as before is there. But Meher doesn't see it. She plays queen to c4. Is this a good move, Raika?
No.
Why not Raika?
Because the queen the black king can take.
Then you'll take back. So how does it make the move bad?
It's okay.
It's okay. You just said it's bad.
It's
So you need to decide
I
first.
don't like queen exchange.
That is your preference. I'm saying is the move bad. What do you say, Avantika? Have you any idea what move you're talking about?
Yeah, the queen exchange.
Okay. Is this move good for White or bad for White?
White takes or black takes?
It doesn't matter. After queen c4, is it fine for White? Is this move played by White good or bad? Ryan, I'm asking one person. No need to raise hands. What black plays, we don't know, na? It's good for White. Okay, let's ask Arohi. What do you say?
What if you take that queen?
Black takes queen. Black will take, then White will take. So I'm asking if it is good or bad for White to do this. Manan.
Sir, I think it's equal, sir.
Of course it's equal. That everyone can tell.
I will not happy that the game will continue.
Was this a good move or bad move?
Sir,
Or okay move?
sir, I don't
Okay. Yeah, both of you saying okay. Avantika is saying it's, I don't know what she said, good, right?
I said
He said it's good. And Arohi said it, no, it didn't say anything. Okay, Myra. For 1 second, Thiren. Good or bad? Or okay? This. Okay, Myra.
Bad.
Why is it bad, Myra?
Because the queen was the only minor piece.
Not minor piece, only piece. Minor piece is bishop and knight. Yeah. If you exchange queens, there's nothing left for white.
I was about to say.
This is of course a bad move. It's not, you have to consider the whole position. It's not like everything is equal and you played queen c4, exchange of queens. No. There is nothing left for white now.
Rook and
White has no piece left, black has 2 pieces after that. So this is a pretty bad
You
move.
can even make a queen back with a pawn.
Yeah, black can promote, black can bring the bishop out, rook can. When you are already down material, you should not exchange pieces.
It's a
You will, yeah, no, forget all that, Vishnu. We are down material. When we are down material, the last thing we want is to exchange pieces because we'll still be down material. So white shouldn't exchange queens. Black would love to exchange queens. Let's see if Myra exchanged queens or not. She did. So takes, and now you see the problem. This
so white is
black will just promote or develop the bishop and rook, and there's just nothing white can do about it. Black pushes and white pushes, and then after a few moves she completed the game. She gave checkmate with the new queen. We will not see the next few moves. We have to start our games, but from here it's easy to convert. Like there's nobody to stop the pawn, and white has no queen to make. That means there will be a queen, the rook will come, and then you can see the checkmate happening. So that's how Myra won the game, but Meher had a chance. Okay, all right. So now we'll start.